Welcome to the channel, Farming with Nick. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we are actually going to be building on our farm. And you can see, I'll just drive over here real quick. In the last episode, we finished that alfalfa field. We plowed it, put some grass in. And interestingly enough, you can kind of see the different color. It gave me 100% yield bonus. Or not yield bonus, but fertilized percentage. Even though over here, I did not come over and do this. And you can see, field didn't change color, still at 100%. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I just want to show you that. And you can see it changes color here, but still says 100% fertilized. So I kind of found that interesting. I fertilized the wheat field out in the distance as well. And same thing. I only did half of the field and it gave me 100%. So pretty cool. Not what I expected though, for sure. So I'll kind of get out of our pickup and today get right into our build mode. I wanted to add a couple things on the farm, get ready for our cattle, and our goal is to actually be able to produce all of our own feed for our cattle without having to buy it. And typically when I play, sometimes I just end up buying it in the end. So I was thinking of adding a fermenting silo, and I think we'll just go for the large one. Still 9 slots for each, and we have enough money. I made a couple extra trips with that alfalfa, and we'll just put the larger one in. So it says it overlaps, and to fix that console while I'm on Xbox, I just press Y, and kind of just want to set it over here. I don't need to get to that info trigger, pretty sure. And kind of want to line it up like that. Make sure we're not colliding into our other building. Something like that. That's what I was thinking. And that's too close. Okay, make sure we just line it up on this side then. I think like something like that looks pretty good. I could turn it slightly. Make sure that's like in the road, and that one looks like it's in the road then. Get up here on this side. And hug it as tight as we can without making it look awkward. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Then we can kind of drive through there and get our silage. And then over here we can bring in our chaff and have it ferment. So that'll work. You know, it's kind of in the road there, but I can always extend that too if I find that I'm always driving in the grass. Next, let's go over here, and I kind of had this idea, instead of using our bales and mixing it that way, I want to try something a little bit different. I don't know if anyone else has really used these mods as much. So there's a mixing feed cows one, and there is one for pigs as well. So I'm going to use this plant. And my idea was to be able to not have to bale anything and just add things into the plant. And kind of want to tuck this back, make it look like it's been here. Like that. I think that'll be enough clearance to kind of drive around. And that way I can just come over, get my total mix ration. It's already pre-mixed, all set for me. And that was just my thinking. Something a little bit different. Typically, yes, I do bales on all my maps, but I thought, you know what, let's try something different. And that was just my thinking on my own. Kind of add just a little bit. Let's go back to plants. Let's add some shrubs around this too. That way it doesn't stick out so much and your eye goes right to it. Add some on the back side, even though you really won't be able to see it. Add some up here. And let's kind of widen this path slightly. Not much, but just a little bit. Yeah, like that. That's fine. And let's come over here. Don't think this will be an issue, but we can kind of widen this as well. Oops, not giving me the trigger there. Let's give me the brush there. And when I come up here, it kind of stopped. Maybe the fermenter's in the way. That's what it is. But that's probably fine. Then you can come through, drive up this way, take some of the grass out right there. And then we have our plant. Let's add one more thing. Let's put a tree right by it. I'm a big fan. I told you some of the other videos of the shagbark hickories. I think they just look nice in general. There, that'll work. Don't think we need to get too crazy with it. Yeah, that's too much. Alright. Yeah, so that'll work, and I'll see how this plant turns out to be. And I've never actually used one of these before, but that was my thinking, to kind of take things off of the field, use our fermenter over here, and not have to use bales at all. That was my thoughts on that. I want to add one more thing while we're building in our build mode. Let's add I don't think it's in here, it's in tools. Something to wash our vehicles real quick. I don't think I have the extra mods on, but you can just add something like this over here. We can spray down our things after working in the field. There we go. Alright, so that leaves us with not much money left, but that'll work. So we have our fermenting silo right there, and our new mixing station for when we get our cattle in. Yeah, that'll look good. Alright, so that'll actually do it for today's video. It was kind of short and sweet, but wanted to make sure you guys see what I'm adding onto the farm, and I think it's always an ever-changing kind of process. Nothing's set in stone, and if this TMR plant doesn't work out, then I'll kind of change my strategy and take it back out. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today on the farm. I appreciate it very much, and take care.